let's say goodbye to Lae'zel.
Chook, you believe you can survive without me?
And thus we say hi to Will.
That's the spirit.
It is. Level 1. Actually, he's level 4. Did I level him up? Will, what have you been doing in my absence? He's a warlock. He comes... Yeah, I definitely have not leveled him up. He comes pre-leveled at level 4? Either way. Let's get him changed.
Another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
I want to respec
As thou desire.
for 100 gold, which is nothing. He is a warlock. That's an interesting sound for his for the leveling situation. All right. The specialization that he has is the Fiend. He doesn't have it right now. We don't choose specialization right now. I'm going to keep him as a warlock, as I have done with everybody else. But let's just see. Bound by a pact to an all-powerful patron. We have met her. Although she does seem to be in prison. We're going to take care of that shortly. But anyway, warlocks trade their loyalty for supernatural abilities and unique magic. And honestly, they make the coolest backstories for characters. And you should resist very hard whenever you make a D&D character not to make them a warlock. Because of them being... That's the coolest backstory. Anyway, Eldritch Blast is what you get, and you just get cantrips, though. We can choose that. And we also have the warlock spell slots, which are a little bit different than wizards. Cantrips. Actually, yeah, we're not choosing anything there. Oh, no, we can choose the subclass. I take it back. Yeah, we're just going to keep him in the Fiend, because the other ones are really cool, but they don't fit thematically, and I already have Shadowheart in the party. And this is pretty good, I think, later on. And also gives him a little bit of sustainability because of the temporary hit points whenever he kills somebody. So, let's look at our cantrips here. I'm going to give him Blade Ward and Eldritch Blast, because I think we're going to get 2d10 on Eldritch Blast, so that's always nice to have. And it is ranged, so that's pretty good as well. And Blade Ward is just interesting. It's good for defense. I'm not sure, and it's also not just for him, so I'm not sure how that's going to turn out, but it's good enough. And as for spells, Command is really powerful. I don't believe Shadowheart has it, so I'll go with that. And Charm Person. I'm going to go with Armor of Agathes as well. There it is. Oh. Forgot to do his abilities. Dang it.
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company.
What? You sound disapproving.
Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life. Wherefore turnst thou from it?
That's so amatonormative. That's a big word, that is. I really don't want to talk about this.
And thus thou art alone.
I'm not alone. Well, me as Will. There's so many people around me. Look at how many people. Also, Gilladel. I'm pretty sure Gilladel is into me. So, there's that. Yeah, I didn't respect his situation. And I definitely want to. It's just this thing that I forgot. Alright. So, we're going up on Charisma because we need that. We're going up on Constitution. Let's multi-class him with Fighter. He's the Blade of the whatever. What is it? The Blade of the Gate or the West? Is it? Whatever. He's the Blade, after all. So, yeah, let's multi-class him between Fighter and this, and Warlock. I think that's going to be a good idea. So, having high Constitution is a good thing. We're going to have him at heavy armor, and because we have some really interesting heavy armor already. And, of course, we're going to keep his Charisma up here. Let's do that. So he gets 2 Arcanas. We want Investigation and Insight. Arcana is nice to have as well. So that's his build. It's a little bit more weighed towards where we are at. And now, let's level him up. See how that works out. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to get not this. We're not getting this. I'm sorry, Will. We're adding a class, even though it is change class. We're adding Fighter. And Fighter gets proficiencies in all the weapons that we need. I think that's literally all of the weapons. And, ooh, not heavy armor. There we go. Cleric gives you heavy armor. Right there. That's a weird thing. I'm now definitely not giving him life domain. What kind of domain is he going to have? He's going to be a war domain cleric. Because, of course he is. That is an interesting class for him. And then when I say interesting, I mean it doesn't make any sense. But he gets this thing. When you make an unarmed or weapon attack, you can spend a War Priest charge to make an additional attack as a bonus action. So I'm not sure how the War Priest charges work. It's fine. He does get some interesting... Oh, we can select our deities. We haven't looked at this yet. They don't give anything here, but they if we leveled him up, we probably would give him. So let's give him probably tier. That's just, I think... I don't know his personal beliefs, but it kind of fits for him, I think. Although Tempus actually fits him a little bit better. The Lord of Battles, overseeing war and its soldiers, he is the embodiment of honorable combat and condemns needless bloodlust. And I think that fits him really well as well. I think more charitably, it would fit him really well. So this is pretty good. Let's prepare 2 spells. We can unprepare them at any time. Bless, well, Shadowheart has it, so I don't quite need it. Let's give him healing, because he may need it. And as for our cantrips, now these I cannot change, I'm pretty sure. I already have a better version of that. It doesn't show over here. Oh yeah, I think that's his Warlock better version. Produce Flame, Light, and Thaumaturgy. Very utility focused. And that is our Cleric class. Let's go. And now... No, we're not leveling you as Cleric again. I'm sorry. We're leveling you... Oh! That's an interesting... Wait, oh no, cancel. Yeah, look at that. You can change. Yeah, we're leveling you up. That's... Yeah, it doesn't change his health? Huh. Oh, Eldritch Evocations. What is this? If you study... in your study of occult lore, you have unearthed Eldritch invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magical power. I'm gonna give him Mask of Many Faces. And the reason for that is we can cast this at will without expending a spell slot. And that means... Wait, I can have 2. Awesome. And that means we will be turning him into a Githyanki. And also that's interesting. That fits his character as well, because like, oh, I'm a demon. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I'm Mask of Many Faces. That's what I am. And as for the other thing, we could give him Agonizing Blast, although that's a nice one, adding Charisma modifier to your Eldritch Blast. But not to the attack, right? Yeah, it's just the damage. So I'm going to give him Devil's Sight because he doesn't have Dark Vision, even though he's a devil. I can replace a spell with the same selection we had before. And as for spells, this is Learning. I'm going to give him Charm Person because I like that. And I am going to cancel the leveling up because I want to see War Priest charges. That's normal. I want to see... Yeah, I am correct. It is like a sorcerer in that regard. These can be replenished, but... And you can see the type of... Right there, one of this. I'm probably going to have that a lot. And we're going to have more slots there. Wait. That one... It doesn't filter? Oh, it doesn't filter properly. Look at that. It shows me clerics. Oh, that's interesting. It should. Yeah, this is a cleric. We're going to have that all the time, most likely. And then the rest... it's a concentration spell, so basically we can't use concentration spells. Or should shy away from concentration spells on his Warlock. Is that what I think it is? Turn Undead. He gets turned undead? Oh, it's a cleric. You're trying to get me to shut up. Shut up. It's Warlock, you dirty rag. Improved Warlock spells. Most of your Warlock spells have become stronger. That's the real power of Warlock, I think. It's just that everything scales, right? Because you always cast at maximum level? Is that what it is? I'm not an expert. This is a blind playthrough, effectively. Gain the passive Pact. That's Pact boon over there. Your patron bestows a gift upon you, and it's Pact of Chain. Gain the service of a familiar, a phase spirit that takes the form of your choosing. Also, Pact of the Blade. This is the one that we want. You can summon a pact weapon or bind the one you're wielding, making it magical. Pact weapon, unless that is... It's not. Bind weapon pact. Pact of the Blade. That's the summon, and that's the bind. So what it does is it allows you to use charisma instead of your strength or dexterity, which is great. It's fantastic. And the Pact of the Tome allows Grimoire that gives you a few spells. Speaking of spells, we're going to learn another one. This time level 2. I'm going to give him Mirror Image, because that's really powerful. We've seen it working on a frog, but we've seen it working. And everything else is really interesting. I would say Enthrall is pretty interesting. It's a taunt, basically. And Shatter, I don't know the range on how that works. It looks pretty good. It's a 3d8, so it's a relatively decent damage dealer. But we're not going to do that. We're going to level up some more. And we're leveling up our correct class, I think? Yes, we are. Cantrip, spell, replace spell. Right. That's normal. Those are the same. And also, a new feat. And feats, oh, they're very important. I want to get him Charisma to 20. But it feels kind of sucky to give him 19 right now. So I will give him Actor, which allows him proficiency in performance and deception. I could also give him... Warcaster is pretty good as well. In fact, perhaps I should, but that's just how it is. I could also give him Performer, which allows him to play a musical instrument. But musical instruments are not usable in fights. So we're just going to keep with Actor, and then we get ability improvement, hopefully. As for spells, we're going to give him Blindness, and for cantrips, we're going to give him probably Bone Chill, honestly. Although Poison Spray, hell yeah. Poison Spray is really good because it makes, reduces armor class. It's not amazing, but it does a little bit of damage, so pretty good. Level 6, where we have another one after this. He's got... What is that? Deepened Pact. Pleased with your service, your otherworldly patron added new boons to the terms of your pact. Blade Pact holders gain an extra attack with their... Blade. That's how it works, right? An extra attack with their pact weapon. The Pact of the Chains familiar. That's a different one. Yeah, we got an extra attack. Let's go. And also replace the spell, gained a spell, and gained a passive, which is also pretty interesting. We have new ones, though. Let's go with Fiendish Vigor, because that's basically a free 7 HP. And I like that. And as for spells, we have level 3 now. Counter spell. Oh, that can be really powerful. Fear. Fireball. Fireball on Charisma. It's based on our Charisma. I'm gonna go with Counter Spell, because it's a great spell. That means we have all of his Warlock spells. If we were fully rested, we have a bunch of counter spells ready. Although it is a reaction, so you can only cast it once per turn. But he has all of his Warlock spell slots to use this, which is, pretty good. And the rest of the stuff is also pretty good, but we're not going to use him without Gale, so Gale can make up for him. Hopefully we get a feat here, probably not. Yeah, we don't. So it's only next level that we get him to 20 Charisma. But it's pretty good, because that means that the next level doesn't actually mean that much. The extra Charisma is good, but it's just plus 5 percentile success things, so it's not too bad. We get a new spell, though. Fear would be cool as hell. It disarms people? That's just absurd. Targets. It's on a 9-meter area, or 9-meter radius. circles. That is just incredible. And that's for everybody, or just for him, or for enemies, I should say. If the target ends their turn where they can't see you, they can make another saving throw to shake off their fear. Yeah, I'll go with that. It feels like it fits the character. Wait a minute, what? Did I have another? Well, I still don't get that. I thought that was that. Yeah, I have, right? Yeah, I was mixed up. That's pretty good. Don't worry. Eldritch evocations. In your studies of occult lore, you have unearthed more evocations. Book of Ancient Secrets. Gets rid of sickness, chromatic orb, silence, long rest. Wait. You can cast these spells once per long rest, and they don't expend any spell slots when cast. I like that. It's basically the one that I'm most interested in. I mean, they're all pretty interesting, I suppose. Chromatic Orb is really the best one, or of the two damage dealers, because this is like a better poison. So yeah, that's good. But because grants disadvantage. Actually, yeah, that is pretty awesome. Yeah. Book of Ancient Secrets. Let's go with that. And as for spells, we can actually check what spells we have. And we could then replace if we get duplicates, but we don't. And Banishment is interesting. It's on his Charisma. It is Concentration, though. Let's do Blight. Let's do Damage Dealer, because it does a lot of damage. And 1d8. Is that basically the same version? It's a single target version. Yeah, that works. Single target version of Fireball. We are going to have Gale with Fireball. So, not a big deal. And here it is. Will, a Warlock Cleric. With the Blessing of Selûne. We don't worry about that, though. And he's got... So, he doesn't need proficiency in this thing. He doesn't have proficiency... No, he actually does, yeah. He looks badass as hell. That's to be expected. That's just how it is. So, Will get this tremendously good armor. Because he can't get critted, and it's just incredible. And also, I'm thinking, this is dexterity bonus too, yeah. I was going to say if Gilladel could wear this, then she wouldn't be able to be critted, which is pretty awesome as well. Anyway, that is that. Why do your clothes not look like that at all? It's weird. I was like, that doesn't look right. But the same thing with Shadowheart, so yeah. Do they? That is weird. Look at that. Shadowheart's clothes, they have like their own icon, but it's not at all their clothes. I don't know. Either way, it's fine. We don't worry about it. Let's see. He's got armor class and saving throws in that, and we are going to give him this badass cape, because now it's Shadowheart who has that. Perfect. A Githyanki wearing this amulet has advantage on intelligence saving throws. Aberrations also have disadvantage on attack rolls against them. I'm gonna give him that. Ooh, actually... Yeah, he's gonna basically equip Lae'zel's stuff, because it was already pretty awesome. Not everything, but... Oh, these boots also add armor class. What is that? Nightwalker can be enwebbed. My god. How much armor class did Lae'zel have? I don't remember her having this much. That's really powerful. Arcane Acuity. He's the guy that needs Arcane Acuity. Although, we also are he could get that helmet that grants Arcane Acuity. When succeed a saving throw, you deal damage. And the bonus to saving throws is nice. Now, make no mistake. The bonus to saving throws is fantastic. But this... And please don't show that. Just put that away forever. It's just incredibly powerful. Because he actually does those spells. That is... Oh man, that is absurd. That is absurd. I am in love with this character. With this build anyway. And the weapon just looks terrific, and I haven't even changed him. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. He's the most powerful. Holy crap. It's just absurd. Okay, and I have not even done yet. Let's see, boots. Let's give him these boots that allow him to not get proned or move against his will when he's concentrating, which should be a lot, because he hopefully will cast Shield of Guardians or whatever. And as for... I'm also noticing here... You see the missing spell slots over here? Why is that? Are they planning on adding more things, more features into the game in the future? Ooh, while shape-shifting. Oh my god. This is... I forgot about this, but... He's gonna be so broken powerful. While shape-shifting or disguising yourself, you gain a 1d4 bonus to all checks. So it doesn't increase his difficulty class, or the difficulty class of his skills, but it'll be incredible. And I'm also gonna do this when a foe fails a saving throw against him. They gain mental fatigue. Mental fatigue is just lower saving throws for every turn, which is pretty good, but we can cast like fear or something like that. And so he's just absurdly good. That's what it is. It's just incredible. Oh, by clicking here we move the character. Yeah, just incredible. Absurd. Terrific. Just all sorts of superlatives. All of them. He just doesn't have much strength, so all the stuff that he's carrying is quite heavy. Alright. And now, somewhere in here... That's probably action. We can cast Shapeshift into a Mask Githyanki. Hello, Will. Looking nice. Looking very Githyanki. Very nice, very nice. And now, the other thing is... the Bind Pact weapon... is to bind. What changes here? It says Pact weapon at the bottom. Basically, he has a +5 because his charisma is only +3. No, should be +4. Right, it's +4 and then a +5, +1 from the weapon. Yeah. And then he gets a +5 from charisma later, so he gets +6 on that, which is decent, but it's only for the damage, so it's not that big of a deal. It's more for the attack rolls than anything else. But then for that, it's also that's actually what matters the most, because then he gets proficiency. All right, now let me sort his inventory, or not inventory, but you know, toolbar.
What to do?
And there we go.
No time to rest.
He's good to go. We are good to go. There is plenty of time to rest. Actually, let me just make sure. Let me get you out of there so I can look at our inventory. Yeah. We're ready to go.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Will, you're level 8. Will, chill, my dude. We're going to Moon Towers. That's the big impetus behind all this. Although, to be fair, their dialogue likely was meant to be played way earlier in the game. Anyway, to Moonrise Towers we go. Oof, this is gonna be... I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it because this is a new adventure.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones.
That's true.
They always disappoint, though.
That I can't say, but it is true. If you go for her romance early in the game, we didn't see that in this Let's Play, but if you actually succeed at her romance and stuff, that you can tell. What's that? I heard that. We're good, right? Yeah. We haven't been here, though. Skeleton.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorn.
Yeah, all this is new. There's barricades. And, well, honestly... Ooh, also a signpost. Honestly, the tower doesn't look very inviting. It makes noise as well.
North Rythwin, East Rythwin Tollhouse, South Moonrise Towers, West the Waning Moon.
The Waning Moon. Sounds very, you know, to a non-native speaker, it sounds very ominous, but it isn't.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the waning moon is just one of the phases of the moon. So, we have a teleporter here. That's good news. Usually we don't get teleporters in places where we have to fight. Pressing shift.
Moonrise Tower.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Yeah, it is. And Gale was also saying that. We're nearing the heart of the Absolute. I'm certain of it. I also am very glad that you are certain of it, because that is a, what's the word? It's vindication. That is vindication that I made the right choice. Let's see. But would that be... No, don't do that. I don't... That sounds like... Would that progress the story too much now that I'm here? I am very... scared of progressing the story in a way that would break things. I'm sure the game has some sort of safeguards. But since we have this team, let's look around a little bit more. Shall we? We are at the Waning Moon. What was this? It's just a place.
That might be worth a look.
Hmm. A little bit of gold. Man, that was not worth the look. What is this? Oh. There's a little bit of the road that connects to the place we were at before. We came through here. I think?
Better not be cursed.
There's an underground area to the toll house?
Open up.
Well, I guess we're there. To think that we would miss this. Hmm? That's normal, though. That's normal. We miss stuff. That's just how this game be. It's on purpose. But what are we having here? What were we going to miss, apart from rubbish clothes? Why was this locked? Oh.
That's curious.
There we go. Ooh, fancy. No enemies either. Oh, Geringoth's logbook. This messy financial ledger records an import tax charged to merchants by the Rythwin toll house. The tax was clearly excessive and included gems and jewelry in addition to gold. Several notes are scribbled on the page. Trade slowing, merchants scared of Ketheric, nervous of war. He will not take my due. Don't know what to say about that. The my due thing. There's also noises. Is that a key? That's a soul key. That soul coin right there. I meant a coin. Yeah. There's some treasure. And the soul coins, they're all for Karlach. I think.
Don't mind if I do.
Stump under autumn tree. Valley with brook. Those are paintings. It sounds like there's another. Oh, there's a bunch of paintings here. Yeah, I think she likes paintings. But what's this noise? Is that an underground area? It is. Pressing shift doesn't do anything. Or it doesn't show anything. I don't know that this is actually what's making noise. Got some caskets here. They make terrible noises. On purpose. To scare us. And skeletons in some mattresses here. Bedroll. Burlap sack. And a skeleton. 2 skeleton. Rustic chests. That's just normal. Yeah, no enemies. We're safe. An easy way for you to tell when I'm pressing shift is if the sun shows up right next to my mouse. That's when. Some potions, thieves' tools, and gold. Yeah, it makes noise. But there's nothing here. All right. Just a little bit of dead people, basically. Let's get out. Here we are. All right. That means we have Moonrise Towers. This is a new... No, it's not a new map. It may be. It may be. And we have the waning moon there to find the ledger. Let's go find the ledger.
Admire your courage, Gale.
Thank you. Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
What can I say? Mother always taught me to be a gracious host.
Well, they seem to talk when they teleport, so let's teleport up here again.
Expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom. It certainly wasn't this.
Too dark to
Glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
That's one way of looking at it. You could also say it's a prime target. The one pocket of light in the gloom.
Oh, pragmatism. Thy name is Shadowheart. You're not wrong, though. Best we keep our sojourn here to a minimum.
I spent so long in here, though. I spent so long in this area. So I definitely didn't keep it to a minimum. Where's Halsin? He says he's by the water. Oh, he must be on the other side. He must be here. I'm so glad that that they are talking to each other. It's been a while. That's the thing. If you always have the same party, they exhaust their dialogue relatively fast.
You're an impressive fighter, Gale. You should consider a new name.
Take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Weave?
Tempting. But I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
Burn. Burn on the Blade of Frontiers, or the West, or whatever. Yeah, this is where I was expecting him to be. He's here. in this thing, remember?
Very well.
Hey.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin.
Wait. I want to know what to expect.
Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone.
Yeah, because I kind of have other things to do in the meantime. That said, shouldn't I come with you?
No. This opportunity has been 100 years in the making. It has to be me. And only me. But I didn't bring you here to witness an old druid's grandstanding. You have a part to play in this, and I trust you will play it well. With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs.
Nah, it's fine. You can count on me.
Good. Now it's important that only I pass through the portal once it opens. The magic is fragile. Any mistake, and our one chance will be lost forever. It took me years of study, of seeking the Oakfather's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works. Oakfather, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
He should be my party member so I could dress him up properly. Those clothes are peculiar. Shift. Ah. Whoa. I screwed up immediately. I pressed Shift C before combat started. Let's do that again.
I need a quick word.
That's what I wanted to do. What? I wanted to, as soon as I get out of there, press Shift C and enter combat. But we didn't. We were all discovered. They were all being spawned. Alright. Oh, there's raids over here. It's gonna be fine, don't worry.